Best 7 vitamins for your nerves. Did you know that your nervous system is composed of more than 100 billion cells that transmit signals throughout your body? That's right, your nerves are responsible for everything from sensing pain and temperature to controlling your muscles and organs. But what happens when your nerves get damaged or diseased? You may experience symptoms such as numbness, tingling, burning, weakness, or even paralysis. This condition is called neuropathy, and it can have many causes such as diabetes, injury, infection, or nutrient deficiency. That's why it's important to take care of your nerves and nourish them with the right compounds. In this video, we will show you the 7 best vitamins for your nerves, according to studies. These vitamins can help prevent or treat neuropathy, improve nerve function, and support your overall health. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, is essential for your nerves as it helps your body produce neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers that carry signals between your nerve cells. Neurotransmitters are involved in many functions, such as mood, sleep, memory, and pain perception. Without enough vitamin B6, your nervous system can become impaired and you may develop symptoms of neuropathy, such as numbness, tingling, or burning sensations in your hands and feet. But that's not all. Vitamin B6 also helps lower the levels of homocysteine, which is an amino acid that can damage your nerve cells and increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease and other cognitive problems. In a study done in 2017, researchers found that participants who took 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 per day for 12 weeks had significant improvements in their nerve conduction velocity and amplitude, which are measures of how fast and how well your nerves transmit signals. So how can you get more vitamin B6 in your diet? Well, some of the best sources of this vitamin are meat, poultry, fish, eggs, beans, nuts, seeds, and fortified cereals. You can also take supplements, but be careful not to exceed the recommended daily intake of 1.3 to 1.7 milligrams for adults, as too much vitamin B6 can actually cause nerve damage. Number 2. Alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is a natural compound that your body makes from fatty acids. It helps your cells produce energy and protects them from oxidative stress, which is a harmful process that can damage your DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. But sometimes, your body doesn't make enough alpha-lipoic acid, or you need more of it to cope with certain conditions, such as diabetes or cancer treatment. That's when taking supplements can be very beneficial. One of the main benefits of alpha-lipoic acid is that it can help with neuropathy. According to studies, alpha-lipoic acid can reduce neuropathic pain, improve nerve function, and promote nerve cell regeneration by reducing inflammation and increasing antioxidant enzymes. For example, in a recent study done in 2018, researchers found that patients with diabetic neuropathy who took 600 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid daily for 40 days had improved nerve conduction velocity by about 12% compared to those who took a placebo. That means their nerves were able to send signals faster and more efficiently. So how can you get more alpha-lipoic acid in your diet? Well, you can find alpha-lipoic acid in some foods, such as spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, and organ meats. But the amount of alpha-lipoic acid in these foods is usually not enough to have a significant effect on your nerves. That's why taking alpha-lipoic acid supplements can be a good idea, especially if you have neuropathy or are at risk of developing it. But make sure to consult your doctor first, especially if you have diabetes, thyroid problems, or kidney or liver issues. Number 3. Acetyl L-carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine, or ALC for short, is a natural compound that your body makes from an amino acid called lysine. It helps transport fatty acids into your cell's powerhouses, called mitochondria, where they are burned for energy. This is especially important for your nerves, which need a lot of energy to send signals throughout your body. Other than that, ALC can also cross the blood-brain barrier, which means it can reach your brain cells and support their health and function. But that's not all. ALC also has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which means it can protect your nerves from damage and inflammation. It can also stimulate the growth of new nerve fibers and improve the communication between them. In fact, in a study published in 2024, researchers found that taking 3,000 milligrams of ALC daily for 12 weeks significantly improved nerve regeneration in men who had nerve injury after prostate surgery. To get these benefits, you can take supplements, but you can also get some from your diet. ALC is mainly found in beef, pork, whole milk, chicken, and fish. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 4. Vitamin B12. If you want to keep your nerves healthy and strong, you can't go wrong with vitamin B12. This vitamin is crucial for the formation and maintenance of the myelin sheath, which is a protective layer that covers the nerve fibers and helps them transmit signals faster and more efficiently. Without enough vitamin B12, the myelin sheath can deteriorate and cause nerve damage and neuropathy. Vitamin B12 is also crucial for the formation of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your tissues, including your nerves. According to studies, vitamin B12 can help repair damaged nerves and restore their function. For example, in a recent study done in 2020, researchers found that patients with diabetic neuropathy who took 1,500 micrograms of vitamin B12 daily for 24 weeks had reduced pain intensity by about 36% compared to those who took a placebo. That means they felt less pain and discomfort in their affected limbs. So how can you get more vitamin B12 in your diet? Well, you can find it in animal products such as meat, eggs, dairy, and fish. But if you are vegan, vegetarian, or have trouble absorbing vitamin B12 from food, you may need to take supplements. Number 5. Curcumin. Curcumin is a natural compound that gives turmeric its bright yellow color and amazing health benefits. You may have heard of its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, but did you know that it can also help your nerves? Curcumin works by activating a protein called NRF2, which boosts the production of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory molecules that can fight off oxidative stress and inflammation, which are two major causes of nerve damage. Curcumin can also increase the levels of neurotrophic factors, which are substances that promote the growth and survival of nerve cells. In addition, curcumin can block pain signals from reaching your brain. For example, in a recent study done in 2021, researchers found that curcumin could reduce neuropathic pain by up to 66% in animal models. That's a huge improvement. So how can you get more curcumin in your diet? Well, you can use turmeric as a spice in your cooking, or make a delicious golden milk by mixing it with almond milk, honey, and cinnamon. You can also take supplements, but make sure they contain black pepper extract, which enhances the absorption of curcumin. Number 6. Vitamin D. This vitamin is also known as the sunshine vitamin because it is produced by the skin when exposed to sunlight. Vitamin D is important for the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, which are minerals that are essential for the health of bones, teeth, and nerves. But more importantly, it can activate a protein called vitamin D receptor, which is involved in the production of myelin, the protective coating around nerve fibers. Myelin helps nerve signals travel faster and more efficiently and prevents nerve degeneration. When this myelin is damaged, nerve function is impaired, leading to symptoms such as pain, numbness, weakness, or loss of coordination. According to studies, vitamin D can stimulate the regeneration of myelin and improve nerve function and reduce symptoms. For example, in a recent study, researchers found that vitamin D2 increased the number of myelin-producing cells by 80% and improved the nerve conduction velocity by 50% in rats with sciatic nerve injury. So how can you get enough vitamin D for your nerves? The best way is to get some sunlight exposure, as your skin can make vitamin D from the sun's rays. However, depending on where you live, the season, and your skin color, you may not get enough sunlight to meet your vitamin D needs. In that case, you can also take vitamin D supplements. The recommended daily intake of vitamin D for most healthy adults is 15 micrograms or 600 international units. Number 7. Omega-3. Omega-3s are special fats that your body cannot make on its own, so you need to get them from your diet. These fats are the building blocks of nerve cell membranes, which protect and nourish your nerves. They also help maintain the fluidity and flexibility of nerve cells, which allows them to communicate better with each other and transmit signals more efficiently. In a recent study done in 2012, Researchers found that omega-3s could help speed up recovery from nerve injury in mice. Mice with high levels of omega-3 showed higher resistance to nerve damage and faster recovery. Another study done in 2020 suggested that omega-3s could beneficially affect neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's disease by enhancing brain function and aging. The best sources of omega-3s are fatty fish, such as mackerel, salmon, herring, and sardines. These fish are rich in EPA and DHA, which are the most effective types of omega-3s for your nerve health. You should aim to eat at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. You can also take fish oil supplements, which contain concentrated doses of omega-3s. So these are the 7 best vitamins for your nerves. By including them in your diet or taking supplements, you can support your nerve health, prevent nerve damage, and ease nerve pain. Of course, these vitamins are not a substitute for medical treatment, so if you have any serious nerve problems, you should consult your doctor before taking any supplements. Now we want to hear from you. Did you try some of these vitamins before? Did you experience some of these benefits? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.